Happy birthday. This is Pooh Bear, aka Jason Paul, and you're watching my iHeartRadio Ask Anything Chat. Haley from Greenville, North Carolina. What is your real name? Because Pooh Bear is a cute name. Haley, my real name is Jason Boyd, Jason Paul. Hence, that's where the name Jason Paul comes from, for GHTP. All right, next question. Me from Ingle Grove, Iowa. How did you get hooked up with GHTP? Oh, man, long story short, good friend, Muhammad Adi, introduced us, and my brother 666, aka Nabil, we got together and started making amazing records. You know, our brother wrote a poem called GHTP. Actually, it was titled Guns and Toilet Paper, and we decided to make a song out of it, and then that turned into a rock band, and here we are. Barbara from Burlington, Ontario. What's your biggest kitchen fail? Ooh, I'm gonna say simple enough, man. I really destroyed some croissants. You know what I'm saying? Like I put them on the broil so I could cook it really fast. Turned away, got distracted, came back, burnt, nothing left. So I'm gonna say I destroyed croissants. As simple as that sounds. Beth from Memphis, Tennessee. Can you name the 5 artists you've had the most success with, and how did you meet each of them? I would say 112. I met in Atlanta through my cousin Big Bear. Usher, Raymond, I met through working with Dre Vidal. I'll say Chris Brown. I met through Tina Davis. I would say, God, I would say Ed Sheeran. I met through working with Justin Bieber. I would say working with Justin Bieber. I met him through a little friend named Little Twist. Shout out, happy birthday. That's 5. Bam. Violetta from Queens, New York. Can you tell us a little bit about your early years starting out? Okay, my early years starting out, I was like 12 years old. I was writing raps. I didn't know what I was doing. I wanted to be in the music business and kept going. Got ripped off. Was in different groups. Was in a group called Friction, you know, all the way up. And then finally had a little bit of success writing songs with 112 and just never really turned back from that point on. We went through a lot as a kid. It was hard coming up in Atlanta. But music was definitely a savior, and I don't know where I would be without music. Hopefully that answers the question. Cassie from Indianapolis, what was your first job? My first job was washing cars, definitely. I was 11. I was up at 5:30 in the morning. I used to get paid like $15 on a slow day, $30 on a long day. But both days were usually long for me. 12, 13-hour days. Milo from Jacksonville, Florida. Which artists have influenced you the most, and how have they shaped your style? Strange enough, no artist has actually influenced me. I wasn't allowed to listen to music growing up. I wasn't allowed to listen to secular music. I was only allowed to listen to Christian trumpet music. So I can't really answer that honestly, because I was never really influenced. I was inspired by Stevie Wonder to want to make music, but I wasn't allowed to listen to it, so I couldn't say that I was influenced. Lisa from Raleigh, North Carolina, what was your first cell phone? Oh man, I had a flip Motorola. This was in 1998. Had to pay for minutes back then. I remember that. That was my first phone. Melissa from Fairfax, Tennessee. What was the most decisive moment in your journey, the one that transformed your perspective on life or your career? I would say the most decisive moment would have been going in the studio and creating a record and starting a song titled Where Are You Now, and playing it to Justin, and you know, how that song was introduced. The way that it was it was introduced was different, and it was life-changing, and that ended up being a very, very monumental song for me and for Justin and for music in its entirety. Gabby from Warwick, Maryland. Out of all the songs you've written, what was the one that surprised you most with the success? Man, that would definitely be What Do You Mean? I wrote that really fast. From a dark place, and I was just trying to get it over with really quick. What do you mean? Jessica from Maybell, Colorado. What's your favorite season? Is your answer based on the weather or the type of clothes you can wear? I would have to say my favorite season is winter time in Miami. Because I get to wear anything. I could wear shorts sometimes. I could wear a jacket on the same day. Kind of get to mix and fuse style. So definitely would be based on the style of clothing. Thanks to Romeo and Most Requested Live for having me on tonight to discuss GXTP and our record To Kill Ya featuring Carlos Santana and Killer Mike. Thank you. Happy birthday.